Some crochet items barely sell, while others sell like crazy. Hi friends, welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, you're most welcome. I am Diana, the face behind Piano. I'll be sharing with you 10 crochet items that sell and bring in consistent income. So trust me, one of them bring in a lot of income, but a lot of crocheters don't take them seriously. A lot of crocheters overlook these items. So I want to share with you this so that you don't make mistake. So stick around, because at the end of it all, I'm going to show you exactly how I price my items to ensure that every price that you set for an item sets up a good profit. So let's just dive in and we start. Number 10. Starting up with number 10, we have headbands, we have scrunchies, we have every hair accessories that are in the hair category. These are very fast to make and they're really perfect for gifts. But there's a secret behind it all. You have to add like very cute bows, you have to add like very cute flowers, things that will attract your clients. You know, there are some people who love specific things on their hair accessories. So adding bows, adding flowers, adding those cute little things like maybe cherries, you know, with very cute colors, I really attract buyers. So with these items, they can really make your pieces fly off your tables very fast and off your Etsy lists. So even though they're very small, these items are really good for profit making. They might seem really small and very, minimal, calculating according to the time that you spend making these items, you might think that they don't add like a little, you might think they add very little profit, but no, they might be small and cute, but a lot of people will buy them, hence your high profit. These are very good for impulse buyers, people who don't like overthink to buy items. When they see something that is beautiful and they would like them, and they'll just go for those items. So they might be small, but still people can really go for them because they are very attractive. So number 9 is for pet lovers, pet clothes, pet hats, pet ties. People love their pets to look like very beautiful. So when you crochet this small outfit for their pets, trust me, these are very profit making items. People love spoiling their pets, so they normally go for these beautiful things and to make them more beautiful. Let me give you a tip here. There are these seasonal outfits you can easily design for the pets. Like Christmas, you can go for green, white, and red. For St. Patrick's Day, you can go for green. So you can easily design these pet clothes, pet items as concerning the season that we are in. You can even go ahead and design this outfit that matches their owners. You can make maybe like a small coat for the pet and a scarf for the owner. So when they match like this, it's more attractive, and hence people come and buy your item. Coming in at number 8, we have decor designs, house designs, like wall designs. We have flowers, we have table sets, we have table runners, we have wall hangings. This can be trendy, especially if you use earthly tones like brown, green, yellow. Those are magical colors that attract people to buy them, because these are colors that can easily blend on any wall. These are colors that can easily blend in every size of the house. So people enjoy having their, they might look like unnatural to have them, but when you design a very cute decor like this, it's really, really beautiful in a way that people love it and end up buying. Coming up at number 7, we have gloves, and they can be fingerless, they can be like a full glove, they can even be these gloves we use for cooking, like for holding hot things, like people love gloves. And gloves might be a bit seasonal, like when it's cold, people go for the gloves more. So in order for you to make these gloves stand out, you can add like flowers, you can add like lace. People love things that are a bit different from the normal, so you can add things that will make your item stand out. I advise you to put laces, like I advise you to put like flowers, like beads. These are trending things right now that people will go for. They are a bit different from the normal gloves, so people want to stand out, not like to be like anyone else. So add those small things and people come and buy your things, trust me. This might seem very small, they are consistent sellers. Every season you find yourself selling gloves. Gloves are sold almost every season depending on the weight. So you consider also the weight, the yarn weight that you're going to use for making these gloves. When it's winter, you can make like very thick ones. When it's summer, you can make like very light one. You can actually use patterns like lace patterns to make this one. These are very cute, and they are not like very heavy compared to the winter ones. So make sure your items stand out according to the season that you intend to sell this item. Coming up at number 6, we have cardigans. We have chunky cardigans. There are these cardigans that are really oversized, and it's trending right now. People love oversized sweaters like this, you know. So when you make these oversized cardigans, they are fashionable, they are trending right now, and they're a bit different and unique. Just like I mentioned before, people want unique and trending things. Not everything that you're wearing, you go about seeing it on everyone. So that's a good thing with crochet. With crochet, you can easily make custom orders based on someone's color, someone's size, someone's interest. So you don't need to do the same thing all and all over again. People love oversized cardigans. It's trending actually right now. Now, this is the thing. Oversized cardigans take a long time to make. So because of this, your profit margin is even bigger. So with this, I advise you to make custom orders. Don't make these cardigans. Never crochet these cardigans if you have not got an order, unless you have a market, because people have different sizes, people have different color interests, people have different patterns that they like. So I advise you not to over make these cardigans. Try your level best to make them on orders, unless you have a website, or maybe you're selling them on Etsy. And if you are doing that, make sure that you place every size that you have. Try to make sure you measure each and every cardigan that you have before posting it anywhere. That is, I don't like making cardigans a lot, because whenever I make something like a cardigan, people normally tend to have different sizes. So in a way, I kind of shift to making custom orders, whereby you tell me your size, you tell me the length that you want, then I make. So, but cardigans normally have money because they're big and they take longer to make. So we are halfway through at number 5. Those are baby blankets. So most parents want their baby blankets to be different. Others will ask for embroideries, that you write the names, like you stick the names of their babies on them. You stick the very cute baby pattern on them, and because of this, you end up charging a little bit higher. And then most of the yarn that I use for making cardigans are a little bit expensive. So baby blankets are good to go in a way, because they are big. The profit margin is a bit bigger, and because of that, you're going to use even very expensive yarn. I don't think they're really cheap yarn for making baby blankets. Most of these yarns for making baby blankets are unique, they're soft, and they're very expensive. So at the end of the day, when you're calculating your profit, you add up a lot of profit margin on this item. Now let me give you a very good tip on making baby blankets. Try to make them in a way that they're in a set. Don't just make a blanket like only a single blanket. You can add in like booties like this for the babies. You can add in like custom dolls like this. You can also add in like the names of the baby. You can even add a little cardigan or a full outfit. So it's easier to sell this way. In a way, at the end of the day, you're going to add a lot of profit on your items. So that is a gift. A tip that I've given you right now. Don't make blankets as a single blanket. Add small accessories to them. Can be like an overall, a hat, a mitten, or anything that can go with the blanket. You can customize it in a way that they are the same sizes. So yeah. So number 4, reusable bags. Bags go for all seasons. They have to be very stylish. Don't just make a free-handed bag and that is it. People love trendy things. People love sustainable things. These bags are normally quick to make. You don't need a lot of time to make these bags unless you're using a very complicated pattern. You can even use these bags with matching items like water bottles. You make them with, for example, in this picture, you make them that go with the same color as your water bottle. So people go for them because they're a bit unique and they're matching. So coming up in number 3 are bralettes and outfits like this one. So people go for this, especially when they're going out for the festive goers like Christmas, when people like having parties, birthday parties, they normally go for this simple outfit. It depends on the theme that you're going for. People go for unique and handmade items with bold colors and adjustable, sizes. So you can make like one size and can be adjustable by many sizes. So yeah, you make different sizes and different colors, because in most cases, when it comes to outfits like this, people go for colors and the sizes and the fitting. Of course, these items need to be really good, like fitting to their bodies. You don't need like to make things that are slouchy and things that don't fit well. So people go for this, especially for winter. People go for this, especially when it's a hot season, so that they look cute in them. Coming up in number 2, we have hats. We have slouchy hats. We have like mesh hats. We have like hats that are not like hats, but you feel like you're wearing a hat, if that makes sense. There are these hats that are very meshy, they're just for like covering yourself, not like to stop the sun from hitting you direct, but to just look cute, you know. So you can add like trendy things like pom-pom, you can add like meshes, you can add like laces, you can add beads to make them more cute. Now this attracts buyers because they are unique, they are different, and you like walk miles and miles and not get the same item. So things to do with hats, they can also easily be customized any way you want, any size you want, and any fashion and any pattern you can use for making these hats. So you can pair these hats with also the gloves, you can pair them with scarves, you can pair them with the outfits, you can even pair them with the mittens. So whenever you're selling these things, make sure that you select a few items that will match with the hat that you're trying to create, so that when a buyer sees what you're trying to sell and say, oh, I can even wear this with this. So you know, try your level best to make your colors consistent, because in a way, when you're selling like on a craft show or even on your Etsy pages on your website, a client can easily match whatever is there with another different item, so that you know they can wear them at the same time and look beautiful. Now, what you've been waiting for at number one, we have plushies. You know, people love plushies. Not only kids, there are so many plushies that adults also love. You can use them for decorations, you can use them as gifts, you can use them. Plushies really sell well, and it's not seasonal. Plushies, you can sell them whenever and wherever. There are people who just want to collect them. There are people who are plushies collectors. They just want to collect the different, you know, trends of plushies. There are people who use them for decorations. Like I mentioned before, they are really good for gifts. You can easily gift whoever plushies. Plushies are just naturally cute little animals that are stuffed. Not only animals, people can even make pillows, you know, with eyes that pop up. People use plushies. You can easily be creative when you're making plushies, and because of this, you can easily make them in different sizes, different patterns, and they earn a lot of money. Remember, only this item, only the plushies can earn for you consistent income. You don't need to even add a lot of different items on it. Plushies, when you concentrate on making plushies, it earns a lot of money. Now it's time for you to give you the bonus pricing method that I always use for making money and for pricing each and every item. I've been using this method for as long as I can remember, and I've never regretted using it. So here it is. Take your material cost, know exactly how much you spend on that particular item. Some people don't know how many materials they can use for a certain item. Now I want to make this very clearly, because a number of people have been asking me that a client wants me to make this outfit, and this is the size of the client. I don't know how many yarn I'll use to make this item. Now, you have to make sure that you mention to your client that, especially if it's your first time making that item and you don't know how much materials will cost, make sure you explain to your client that this, I know it's a bit technical and it's a bit unique when you're explaining it to someone, because not everyone will understand. You tell your client that I'm going to make this, and let me say 60,000, but it could be more because of your size, because your size is a bit different from, you know, the lower size, if that makes sense. So make sure, talk to your client in such a way that they'll understand that in case of anything, the price might change. In case of anything, the price might even go lower. So explain to your clients that you're going to get the materials first. That's why I always encourage each and everyone that if you're making an outfit that is your first time to make, set this rule, set it like a rule, set it like a principle that always make your client pay like 75% of the price of the total item, if that makes sense. So explain to your clients that whatever you're going to make might not be the exact amount that you're giving them. So when you're about to finish the item, at this point you can easily know that it's this and such and such an amount, if that makes sense. If you don't really understand what I'm trying to explain to you, please leave a comment down below. I'll get to you like one-on-one. Thank you. So let's go on with number 2. Pay yourself at least a minimum wage. You know, you're not making this for fun, it's business. So get a certain percentage of the money, the total money that you're going to make from an outfit, and then you add it on your personal money. That's why it's very good to, you know, pay yourself, so that you don't mix your personal money with the business money. So at the end of the day, get a certain percentage that will pay yourself with like a minimum wage. You know, you need to pay yourself each and every time you sell an item. Now the third one is you have to include every overhead shipping, packaging, marketing, even transport. Sometimes you need to put, or even the packaging materials, even the branding materials in this cost. There are some things that a lot of people do ignore, like the packaging materials, and I even see a lot of people putting in freebies. Like, these freebies are not actually free. You've spent a lot of money getting them. so that you satisfy your customer, so that your customer is happy with whatever you've made. These freebies are never easy and never for free. People think that when you make an outfit and you want to go an extra mile to please your client, you're supposed to add a freebie. I personally add a freebie on my packaging when I'm shipping items to my clients. I normally put a little bit of something. I can even put like a flower like this just to make them happy. But then they are never free. You have spent a lot of money and a lot of time into making this, so make sure that you add some percentage on your total price when you are making the total price and telling your customers. So yeah. Lastly, this is the simple formula that I normally use. So let's say you have the material cost, you have the time that you've spent, the overhead kind of cost, and you add some little profit. Of the profit that you're going to add is your minimum wage, and that equals to the price. So we have come to the end of this video. If this video has been very helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have any question at all, leave it down below in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Even if you want us to talk like one-on-one, please don't be shy, leave a message below and I'll get back to you. Another thing is, we are right now trying to work on a project that is coming up. I have like a very big project that I've been working on that is coming up. Look out for it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. To all my new subscribers, you're most welcome here. This is a very happy place. This is a very free space for all crocheters and handmade people who make art, handmade items. Feel free, feel at home. We have a lot of video coming your way and a lot of productive and sensible videos that are coming up. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you are notified whenever I post any video. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.